For nearly a century, world football belonged to the same giants: Brazil, Germany, Italy, Argentina, France. Every World Cup seemed to follow the same script. The biggest nations arrived, the strongest squads dominated, and one football giant lifted the trophy. But something is changing, quietly, relentlessly, right before our eyes. The gap between football's superpowers and everyone else is disappearing. Smaller nations are no longer afraid. They're no longer just participating. They're coming to win. Look at the last few World Cups. Morocco reached the semifinals. Japan defeated football giants. Croatia reached another deep tournament run. Teams once considered underdogs are now competing with the very best. Meanwhile, traditional football powers are becoming increasingly vulnerable. The question is no longer, can an underdog shock the world? The real question is, are football giants slowly losing control? Today, we're uncovering the 5 biggest reasons why FIFA 2026 could mark the beginning of a completely new era in world football. And trust me, reason number 1 changes everything. 30 years ago, elite football belonged to only a handful of countries. The best coaching, the best academies, the best facilities, they were concentrated in Europe and South America. That advantage no longer exists. Today, young players from Asia, Africa, North America, and the Middle East train using the same methods. They work with elite coaches. They use advanced sports science. They study world-class tactics from childhood. Football knowledge is no longer exclusive. It's global. And when knowledge becomes equal, talent begins to spread. That's exactly what we're seeing today. Years ago, many talented players never left their domestic leagues. Now, almost every promising player dreams of Europe. Players from Japan, Morocco, USA, Canada, South Korea, Mexico, all compete every week against the world's best. Every season, they improve. Every match, they gain experience. By the time the World Cup arrives, they're no longer intimidated by famous shirts, because they've already faced world-class players all season long. This may be the biggest psychological shift in football. Years ago, smaller nations entered matches expecting defeat. Today, they believe they belong. Watch Japan attack Germany. Watch Morocco eliminate Portugal. Watch Croatia eliminate Brazil. These weren't lucky victories. They were performances built on confidence. Modern football has created a new mentality. Respect your opponent, but fear nobody. That's changing international football forever. Raw talent still matters, but tactics matter even more. Modern coaches analyze everything. Every pass, every movement, every weakness, every transition. Smaller nations now prepare with the same tactical detail as football giants. Video analysis, AI-assisted scouting, performance data, sports psychology. Nothing is left to chance. That makes knockout football incredibly unpredictable. One brilliant tactical plan can defeat a team worth $1 billion. Here's the scary truth. Being a football giant is becoming a disadvantage. Brazil enters every World Cup expected to win. France carries enormous pressure. Argentina must defend their legacy. England faces decades of expectation. Germany is expected to recover every tournament. Every mistake becomes global news. Every draw becomes a crisis. Meanwhile, underdogs play with freedom. No pressure, nothing to lose, everything to gain. That's why surprises keep happening. And that's why FIFA 2026 may produce the most unpredictable World Cup in history. So let's recap. Reason number 5, football knowledge is now global. Number 4, European football has developed players from every continent. Number 3, underdogs no longer fear football giants. Number 2, modern tactics have closed the quality gap. And number 1, the biggest nations now carry the heaviest pressure. Does this mean football giants are finished? Absolutely not. Brazil, Argentina, France, Germany, they still possess extraordinary talent. But one thing has changed forever. Winning the World Cup is no longer reserved for a select few. The rest of the world has caught up, and FIFA 2026 may become the tournament that proves it. So what do you think? Are football giants losing their dominance, or will one of them remind the world why they're called giants? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy football documentaries, FIFA predictions, and World Cup analysis, subscribe for more videos.